two teams have been playing for more than a century in the heartland of America, and today we're going to settle another chapter in this age-old rivalry where there's a brass bull awaiting the victor. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Badgers will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Iowa's offense will have the football first. Last time these two got together, Iowa came out in a swarm and just obliterated the Badgers.
Yeah, Iowa last year was just the team that came out guns blazing in that game, and they know this is one that really propels them for the rest of the season. Winning the Heartland Trophy means so much, and it means so much for their conference championship hopes, too.
Yeah, came out blazing, got the success, had the win. Now they've had the bragging rights, but if you're Iowa, continue to build on this tradition. Man, this series is so close traditionally every single year. You want that trophy more than the other guys.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pressure coming.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Wisconsin's offense will go to work for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Quick release by the QB. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, running back gets the give. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Looking for a crease. It's Wells. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. One of the things that makes college football unique, the cool trophy. 72-pound brass bowl here, guys.
72-pound brass bull. I'm not sure how they thought of that, but it's kind of cool looking. Bulls are kind of tough. I guess everybody, when you have a good rivalry, Palmer, I guess you need a good trophy to go with it.
Yeah, and I think one of the cool things about the Big Ten is you got all these trophy games, and now we're adding new ones to the mix. I'm all for it, man. Big brass bowl in the stand. Good news is both of these teams, Wisconsin and Iowa, they've got a lot of big linemen that can carry that 70-plus pound trophy back to their trophy stand if they win.
Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots. Just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Powers through the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that one's incomplete. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Handoff to the lone back. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone. Guys, let's step back here and think big picture Wisconsin. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. To the air on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Sims.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here in Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. He's got an open man, and he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Gives it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch on the left. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for...
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Running to Green. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the lone running back. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Might as well give it to him again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Firing to the right, complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Hawkeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa!
And I love physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Some of the oldest rivalries in the sport come from the Midwest, and the Big Ten, and Wisconsin and Iowa have been going at it since 1896, guys.
Yeah, and for years and years and years, regardless of whether you're a fan of Big Ten football or you're not, or these two schools, if you like hard-nosed physical football, 3-yard and clouded dust, good defense, this is your game. And for over 100 years now, fans have been tuning into that.
Well, and I think the competitive nature of this game, too, like the series is almost tied. It's almost identical records, so it just shows you it's going to be a great game, similar styles, and then bragging rights at the end.
Kennick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
To the air on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Oregon is ahead early right now, but years past they've had Michael James or Joey Harrington. They don't have that guy this year, and that's why this is tight. They're up by a field goal over Washington. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around to make it an easy pass and catch.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Hawkeyes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Alert, alert, right? Quarterback under center. You're thinking quarterback sneak on short yardage. Defensive lineman, great job. You got to get that penetration. You just can't let him go straight downhill. Make that thing bow. And I always love how you see guys diving over the top. Great effort by the defense. Great stop.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. From the gun, the ground game. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got him this time. And he makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stuck in the backfield.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Hawkeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got him. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Zings it complete to the right. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now on 2nd down. The play-action fake. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. They'll try to pop the draw. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. And the Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. Turning it on! He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Badgers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. It's complete to the right. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Unleashes to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. That is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Oh, he knocks it out of the way, and he's running free. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Wants to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's well. Tried to hit him quick game on first down and nothing doing there. Back to pass on second down. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Wells. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today, making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Running behind that left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. He'll keep it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wells. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit.
Offense facing 4th down.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's caught. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Badgers are in the hurry-up.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Power football with the run. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And and he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Right back to the well. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Oh, he's got a chance.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Short throw to the sideline, complete. He steps out of bounds with the first down. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Wells. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
This late in the game, fourth quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's third down.
Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Time is not on their side. Down 6 late. Fourth down looming. They'll have to get this to stay in it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. A nice way to go into the postseason and eventually the offseason with a W, but the question is, will it be enough to keep the Wolves at bay?
It's a great way to punctuate the season. You just have to wonder, though, if there were too many L's on the schedule to keep this guy around next year.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole body of work, right? You finish strong, but what does everybody look at? Like, how many games do you win? Well, who do you beat is important, right? Do you beat your rivals? Like, there's so much more. Do you have the team's ears still? So there's a lot that goes into decision-making, but it was definitely a disappointing season.
The Badgers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is.
Illegal forward penalty. Offense.
Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Going to try to get it himself. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It is Wisconsin who will head home with the big brass bowl known as the Heartland Trophy after beating Iowa. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.